The Troubled Husband. Author name M. Aishwarya. A certain evening. A lady lawyer is in her study. She is reading a book on the table. The cell phone on her table rings. She accepts the call and begins to talk with the caller. The lady lawyer. Okay, so you have a child and you're afraid of telling your husband that it is not his, but of your lover's. And you're afraid of it? No problem. Just file a case. Any kind of case like home abuse or anything against your husband, and then keep heading towards divorce. And then charge a maintenance amount from him while you can just move out with your lover. I'm a feminist like you. I will back you in the case. Do not worry. At a distant location, Mohit enters his home looking dejected. He sits on his bed looking pensive. His cell phone rings. He responds to the phone call. The caller. Tell me, Mohit, what happened? You told me to ring you. Mohit with teary eyes. What to tell you, friend? She had a child from her lover and she kept it a secret to me. And now she's planning to file a home abuse case against me and then divorce me and then live with that other guy. She will even take that child too. Tears well up in his eyes. I cannot show my face to anyone. He bursts into tears. Mohit, I cannot live this kind of a humiliating life. He wipes the tears from his eyes. Mohit, I am thinking of... He is about to say something when he stops. His expression changes from gloom to surprise. Mohit, to the caller. What? What are you telling? What do you mean by making arrangement to get the child lifted? His tone changes from surprise to joy. He rubs tears from his eyes and looks relaxed. Mohit, to the caller. Yes, friend, you're right. The child is not mine. So why should I worry about what happens to her? He speaks in a joyful voice. Mohit. Wow, bro. What an amazing idea. Yes, make arrangement to get the girl child kidnapped. You can do anything with her. You can sell her to a quota, make her a maid servant, make her a dishwasher in a hotel. You can even make her a beggar roaming about streets. Why will I bother? That girl is not even my child. What an idea! Even if my cheating wife divorces or runs away with the rascal, she will be devastated. There is the noise of the door. Mohit. It seems my wife's illegitimate daughter has come from tuition. Okay, friend, bye. We are meeting in the weekend. Mohit ends the conversation over the phone. He leaves the room and goes to the door. He opens the door. A girl is standing outside with a backpack. Mohit to the girl. What was taught today, Molly? That weekend, Mohit is at the house of his friend Rohan. He looks pensive. Rohan, you were the one who was trying to be an idealist, right? Mohit looks at his friend in a pensive way. Rohan in a mocking manner. You were the one who was telling back then, I will not take dowry. I will help my wife appear for her government's exam. Must be enjoying the outcome. Mohit, have you called me here to rub salt on my wounds? Rohan, now, if Komal runs away with that other guy, what are you going to be left with? Mohit, heaving a deep sigh. Nothing. Rohan, remember the day before your wedding when we both friends were talking? Long time back. Mohit is at Rohan's home. Both are celebrating. There is food lying around the table. Some food plates are empty and some have half-eaten food on them. The friends are lying on the mat on the floor. Rohan, you should not have rejected the offer. Mohit, now dowry is not good. I will not take it even if offered. Rohan, dowry is not bad. It is a contingency. Mohit, what? What do you mean? Rohan, look at the current times where even live-in relationships are not lasting. You need to keep thinking in mind for any unwanted thing. Mohit, unwanted thing means? Do not spoil my mood. Rohan, do you know Ajit? Mohan, yes. Rohan, he was having a happy life. He was a typical dedicated husband that you know, giving more importance to family than anything else, giving more time to his wife. Then one day, his wife was found missing at home. He found the woman had run away. Mohit sat up on the mat. He had a serious expression on his face. Mohit, hey, why are you spoiling my joy? Rohan, Ajit was a practical guy. He knew the humiliation that was going to follow. He did not make much of a fuss of it. He just thanked his family that he had the dowry with him by which he could do a new beginning. He has a side business now. He is running his family as well as the family of his wife who ran away. Mohit, very responsible. Rohan, added to that, both the families decided to rebuild his life. He was married again to another woman. Hence, in a way, he became a common link between three families. Mohit, but why are you telling all this to me? I am against dowry. I do not like dowry deaths. Rohan, too much of anything is harmful. I am against dowry too. But when you get something just like that, it is good not to deny. You are trying to be too idealist. Be careful. Mohit, I will help her in clearing competitive exams and be an example of an ideal husband. Rohan, I appreciate your thought, but just be careful. Coming back to the present. Rohan, today you have the trouble of Komal conspiring to leave with someone. If she leaves, what are you going to be left with? She will be filing fake cases on you and making you feel humiliated. Had you listened to me then, you would have got a backup now. You helped her read for competitive exams and she has brought you to the brink of humiliation. Mohit remains silent, seething in rage. Mohit, fuming in anger. Where is the girl? At an unknown location. Mohini changed the channel on the TV. She went to the fridge and took out some food. She walked to the bed. Molly was sitting on the bed and watching TV while eating a plateful of fast food. Mohini, if you want to eat more, you can eat. When your father is free, he will come and take you from here. Molly nodded her head. Mohini took a photograph of Molly. At the house of Rohan. Mohit was looking at the image of Molly on a laptop screen. Rohan, the girl has no idea that she has been lifted. Mohit, I do not know why, but I am feeling good about it. Do whatever you want with that illegitimate trash. Rohan turned the laptop towards himself and then turned it towards Mohit. Rohan, now watch a video. Mohit pressed a key of the laptop. A video began to play. In the video, a girl was saying something. The girl in the video. Are you feeling bored of being single? Are you also wishing to get an experience of what is called a date like your friends? Are you also wishing that you had someone whom you could take out for an outing on a year-end or weekend? But unfortunately, you have not been able to do anything like that till now. Because of reasons like being low in confidence, skin color, body features, and others. Well, then, you do not have to worry about this anymore because we have brought you a solution. Yes, you heard it right. We have brought you a solution. Welcome to the Single Yuva Dukhi Atma Seva Yojana. We do the matchmaking for you to help you find a better partner. So it's time to tell bye-bye to your days of remaining single. What's the delay then? Give us a mail at www.singleyuvadukhiatma.com and explore your chances of finding a match. Best of luck! The video being played on the laptop ended. Rohan, it is never late for having a new beginning. Mohit kept looking at the girl on the laptop screen thoughtfully. About the author, M. Aishwarya, fondly called Maverick Aishwarya by his friends, is a prolific writer. He is currently working as a manuscript writer for movie making.